Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Paris Saint-Germain have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between...
And the shots! Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Oh, well played. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Bruno Fernandes. Vietnam finding their passes. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Matheus Cunha. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe, he's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Played up towards the front line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Šeško. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's De Jong. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. And the counter is on. Neatly clipped into space. And it's Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's managed to get free. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good take in a good area. Aimed beyond the defence. Here's a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has a look up. And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Over to the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Šeško. Knocks it into space. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway. Pass somewhat off target. This is De Jong. Looking for the run.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Some really good ball movement. And he's in on goal! And here's Eto'o. Seedorf has it out wide and in space. And he shoots! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can...
He's through and all alone! And the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, he's been caught napping! Donnarumma did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Played in, shoots! They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi stood his ground strongly. And this is Cruyff. Plays it in low. And here's Hullet. De Jong. Not the most accurate pass. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And this is Eto'o. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Šeško. And it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Messi! just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, un petit message pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre tour.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. De Jong. Matheus Cunha. That's a good ball. Decent chance! They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Olise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, such a clever touch. Otto gets over and intercepts. Now, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot at goal. He's scored. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Saliba clears it away. Oh, what has happened here? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's got the beating of his man. Bellingham.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's searching through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Dealing with the pressure. Really well taken goal. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. David Villa, he's on it, can he get away? Elise's cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. And here's Elise, chooses to go back. Elise. Oh, shot, surely! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
De Jong.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Elise might just make this. Matheus Cunha. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. David Villa just eases him off the ball. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's De Jong. Elise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Matheus Cunha. Now Saliba. Bruno Fernandes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Elise. Hernandez does well to get it back. Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Distributed tidily.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. foot in. Bruno Fernandes. And there's the end of the first half. Vietnam are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Please take this opportunity.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Are now available.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution.
And so we're off again.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's in plenty of space here. That's the keeper's ball. Belletti. Deco. Rashford. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Matheus Cunha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. He is through here. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Šeško is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Mbappe! And that certainly packed a punch. Matheus Cunha. Šeško with 2 goals already to his name. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Vietnam have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Vietnam go into the lead. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. De Jong looking to play him in. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11. Mbappe.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 5. Matheus Cunha.
They've got it again. Šeško.
Number
Šeško. He's tried one! Superb from Šeško! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper because...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threat. Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, it's Batistuta. Saliba cuts it out. Rafael Leao. And here's Nico Williams. Pressure coming in from all directions. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. He's having a shot! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This has been... Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Caceres. Now it's Rashford. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he get onto this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Four extra minutes added on. Now it's Rashford. And it's Caceres. Looking for the run. Rashford looking to get on the end of this. Oh, strongly challenged there. Saliba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Šeško, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Thinks about the shot. Šeško! In for the pieces! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gets into some space. Oh, such a clever touch. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played out to the right. Seedorf. And here's Eto'o.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. Big header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hernandez. Vietnam look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Seedorf. Šeško. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had it nicked away. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this hits a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
Real chance! And the counter is on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foot in. De Jong. Bruno Fernandes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No way through. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, it's come loose. Passing nice and neat. Vietnam looking to pass that. Chance, surely! Goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nedved. De Jong spots it and intercepts. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Figo. And this is Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Takes aim. Terrific header. They've done it! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Great chance! Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Vietnam go into the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Figo. Chips it through. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. To Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Plays the return pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Hernandez, Mbappe, and it's De Jong. That's an imaginative pass. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Figo. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. And Hernandez. De Jong. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Can he and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed.
Tries a shot! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vigo knocks it into space. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bale. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back on the way. And that's a solid goal! Opts to play it back. Shapes to shoot! And here's Mbappe. He's tried one! He's got away with one there. Out to the left it goes. Costa Curta. Ruben Dias. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Big header! Oh, taken with style! The second half off to a spectacular start. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He is just caressing the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Deftly away. Nedved.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nedved. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
And he shoots! You've got to be quick to recover this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. He's on it. Can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vieira cuts it out. Nedved. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. Pullet gets into some space. Plays it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Pullet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11.
Ruben Dias.
Mbappe. Number 5. Matthias Cunha.
Now Nico Williams.
Number 9. Bruno Fernandes. Number 22.
Kimmich.
Frenkie de Jong.
And
Coming
it's
on the
Neymar.
field, Number 18. Rafael
Ruben
Leão.
Dias.
Number 21.
That looks a decent ball.
Nico Williams.
Rafinha
Number
in the
13,
hunt and looking
Bellingham.
threatening.
Number 19, Neymar.
Played out to the left flank.
Number 2, Joshua Kimmich. Substitutions taking place.
It's Xabi Alonso. Well timed, excellent interception. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Rafael Leão providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's great. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Alexander-Arnold.
2 added minutes
Lovely
has been
pass, but
indicated.
can he get there? Look at the space here. Neymar. And it's Bellingham. Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction
Hello
from it.
attendees,